All right, so this is what the code looks like when you separate. And I'm not going to go into what is Blazor because I'm just going to assume, and if it's not the case, I'd be more than happy to spend more time with any of you who have not seen Blazor, but I'm going to assume that everyone has at least done a file new Blazor project. All right, so the counter controller is in the default template. And this is what it looks like to separate that little bit of logic from controller logic to view. So this is what it looks like when you use Blazor MVC. You have two files. One is the view, and by the way, both of these, just because of the inheritance hierarchy, both of these ultimately inherit from component base. So both of these are Blazor components, and they have the same, and they all the lifecycle events you can take advantage of. They're both Blazor components. But the view, you can see all it does is have a little bit of markup to output something, and it funnels the callback on the button click to on increment. That is an action property, which basically is a callback. It's a closure to a method that the controller sets. So the controller on view initialized is going to set the on increment callback action to the controller's method, increment count. And then, of course, we have model and time as two other properties that can be set. All right. Time is not even used, but I'm going to show an additional pattern in a minute that we'll use time. Just ignore time for now. The model is just basically an integer. Okay. So if I hit the button, it's gonna increment. All right.